Sorry about that. Didn't mean to that. I can feel it through my eye though. It's probably gonna come. I try to see if I can find it in the mirror, but yeah, no such luck there. So you just gotta hope that it won't bother me during the read. Okay, Troopers wrote Great Sage. Alright, this seems doable. I already clicked away. Object class Euclid. Special containment procedures. Professional side. Why did I do this? I tried to like put the fucking jacket around the chair. That it feels uncomfortable now. Provisional site has been established at the base of SCP-2178 in order to provide housing supplies for personnel assigned to SCP-2178. A circular security perimeter with a radius of 3 kilometers is to be established around SCP-2178 and regularly patrolled because of SCP-2178's remote location. The possibility of civilians accidentally finding SCP-2178 is extremely unlikely. As such, individuals found attempting to breach SCP-2178's security perimeter are to be detained as potential persons of interest. As a description, SCP-2178 is a large rock formation located in the Himalayas mountain range. From base to peak, it is approximately 162 meters tall. The elevation at the peak of SCP-2178 is approximately 6.5 kilometers. Great Sage, that's what it was. SCP-2178 resembles a closed fist. A human head, designated -1, is affixed to the base of SCP-2178. -1 appears to belong to an adolescent woman of Han Chinese ancestry. Okay. SCP-2178 undergoes anomalous changes, creating environmental conditions impossible for its location in a 360-day cycle. The cycle has 5 phases of 72 days each. The first phase, SCP-2178, is covered in shrubbery, light forest, and grass. The temperature of SCP-2178 is approximately 15 degrees Celsius. In the second phase, all plant matter on SCP-2178 begins to dry. Brush fires are common in this period. Temperature increases to approximately 30 degrees Celsius. In the third phase, all plant matter on SCP-2178 has been completely burned away. SCP-2178 exhibits minimal anomalous activity during this phase. Temperature is approximately 20 degrees Celsius. In the fourth phase, clouds moving from east to west continuously cover SCP-2178, greatly decreasing visibility. Temperature drops to approximately 8 degrees Celsius. Expedition to SCP-2178 during this time have revealed that it is covered in snow despite the temperature being above water's freezing point. Spontaneous magnetic fields pointing in a random direction and ranging in magnitude from 50 to 700 microtesla appear in the area surrounding SCP-2178 during this time. In the fifth phase, temperature drops to a -3 degrees Celsius. Despite a decrease in temperature below water freezing point, the snow covering SCP-2178 melts, generating streams and rivers which pour down the sides of SCP-2178. The climate surrounding SCP-2178 is perpetually rainy during this period. An analysis of water produced by SCP-2178 in this period shows that the water is unusually rich in silt and minerals. The flow of water across SCP-2178 enriches the soil, which gives rise to a rapid growth of vegetation, initiating the first phase and reiterating the cycle. Okay, sounds like it's just like almost like a natural cycle happening while the seasons pass up there. SCP-1 is both alive and conscious. It suffers no injuries from its environment, has no need for food or drink. When -1 is questioned, it does not provide any information about its origin and is extremely disoriented. -1 is aware of its condition, but does not exhibit any signs of distress. It has proven impossible to dig into or otherwise damage SCP-2178, making retrieval of -1 impossible. And here we have an interview. Interviewed Dr. James Zhang. Begin log. Can you tell me how you got here? No. What about your name? Or where you came from? Name? I don't have a name. Do I? Can you tell me where you are right now? This is a mountain. I am trapped inside. Yes, that's right. The The mountain seems to be impenetrable, so it seems like it'd be some time before we can get to you, but... Get to me? Why would you want to get to me? It's nice of you. Right. I don't need a name. I don't need a place. Or a home. The universe is very big. It's very dynamic. For something small and permanent like me, there's no place in the universe to stay without being wiped away. Can you please elaborate? It is warm here. Who are you? End log. Okay, so he wants to stay there. Addendum 2178A on 2000 professional side personnel apprehended an individual attempting to breach SCP-2178's perimeter. The individual was identified as Wise Dong Chen, a Taiwanese citizen. Chen is currently held at Redacted as a person of interest. Further details regarding Chen are classified to level 4/2178 personnel and on a need-to-know basis, which we have down here. We have the clearance, so we get to know who this Chen person is. Immediately after participating in Chen's arrest, Agent Barnes reported significant mental disorientation and dysphoria. 2 days afterwards, Agent Barnes claimed to have new memories of an event in his past that he had not taken part in. Details of this event are classified level 4/2178. There is no convincing evidence that the event is strongly related to SCP-2178. Agent Barnes claims that his symptoms began immediately after directly handling a photograph on Chen's person. The photograph was of Chen, a woman who appeared to be -1, and a third individual with a digitally obscured face, which might be the head. On the back of the picture, a note is written in Chinese. Translated into English reads, "Once upon a time, an arrogant, crude trickster decided that he could challenge heaven. I wonder if you ever thought that things would come to this. Tomorrow a foolish girl is going to try the same thing as the trickster. Don't worry, all this time I've known that I am not strong or cunning, so this is insurance. RW can't kill me, but even if he is a coward, he has stomach enough to wipe me. Whatever happens tomorrow, this photograph will remember it all. And if need be, it will help me remember. If you ever need to use this, the hand is finished. If you need to use this and you fail, this is also goodbye. One day we'll look back on this and think that somebody was just playing a trick on us all." The hand, so the fist in the mountain, it seems, from the sounds of it, is man-made. The photograph has not displayed any anomalous properties since. And then we have the level 4/2178 clearance required, which is the interview with Chen, most likely. For use of memory enhancing implementation allowed Agent Barnes to recall the anomalous event memories with increased precision. Agent Barnes reported that the event took place in location resembling known descriptions of the Wanderer's Library, known to be a base of operations for the Serpent's Hand, a group of interest. Serpent's Hand twice during this stream. Okay. The event largely consists of a conversation between a man described as tall and pale-skinned with Caucasian features and a woman whose face cannot be seen. Her voice is described as young with a slight Mandarin accent. A transcript of Agent Barnes' recollection of the conversations provided below. Okay. So, you went ahead and did it? Yeah, I did. And? There are some things that we just have to do, aren't there? Look, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. If it were up to me, we'd never have to do this. And look, okay, I'm still not sure this is the right thing to do. Oh, come on. You weren't sure? You gotta be kidding me. Please. I'm confiding this in you. What do I care what you think? You already lost cat to die. Wait, you already cast a die. There we go. What can you do to reverse your decision? Will you go back to book bonus and say, haha, just kidding? We're not interested in getting with your program after all? Book burners. A term used by members of the Serpent Hand to refer to the Global Occult Coalition. That's another. The Global Occult Coalition has been now also mentioned twice. Interesting they call it book burners. Okay. I don't know. It's nothing you can do to change what you've done to the hand. I don't know, alright? Even given what they've done to us, The book burners are bound by the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. If we don't interfere with the status quo, they will protect us as human beings. This was the right decision. I made the right choice. We can't survive. Can't live on like this. You don't know, you don't understand. I just bought Space Marines? Oh. What made you decide that? And what, like the game or like the figures? I don't understand. I feel like I understand things pretty well. You did this out of cowardice. You don't understand what it's like to have to fear stepping outside the library. Because if you do, then men en masse are going to shoot you, or worse. You'll see someone in here, and next time you step outside, you hear that they're dead. You don't understand what it's like because you challenge whoever you want. You don't. You don't know. Or worse. Worse. You step outside and you see your family again. Except they're behind bars in a cage forever while their mind slowly breaks. And even if you find them again, you look them in the face and they won't know who you are. That's worse, isn't it? Even the book burners have their mercies if they compare them to the jailers. That must be the Foundation. A term used by the Serpentine members to refer to the Foundation. Gotcha. Oops. You're fear-mongering. We don't compromise. The new game that is coming out. I was watching my younger brother play it. Okay, nice. I need to check it out. I haven't looked into it too much. If we make concessions to them, they will protect us. Concessions? What will you do for those who don't concede? The ones who will still fight? Or the ones who couldn't integrate even if they wanted to? I don't know. We stand for something. Everywhere else people want to protect their precious consensus reality. Consensus reality. God, what a joke. So long as reality is decided by a majority, there will always be a minority that has no place in the reality. We are the refuge and the salvation from organizations like the Global Occult Coalition. It's another hilarious hypocrisy, a supposed correlation of the cult that uses the magic it likes to stamp out the magic it doesn't. Don't you remember? When they came for the outcasts, we interceded. Or rather, we did. And what's even worse is that you think they'll keep their word. How laughable! DC Alpine regularly threatens major members of the 108 if they do not toe her mightiness line. What happens to the hand under the global reign of the book burners? Even you, for all your lack of spine, have some interests. Your life and safety seems to take precedence, and one day those things will be in the way of what they want. So what's your alternative then? How will you keep us alive? Stay alive? Staying alive means fighting. It always has. I have no concrete answers, but let me tell you, I'm more than arrogant enough to say that I'll accept no world where the alien is marginalized and hunted as a matter of routine under a banner of peace and justice. If heaven will not have you, and you have any pride as a human being, then the only option is to challenge heaven itself, to bring it crashing down. We can't do that. It's been done. I could do it again. No, earlier you were right. It doesn't matter what you say, I made this decision, I can't undo it. We need protection. The jailers are never going to give that to us. But the book burners, what the hell are you going to do about this? What are you going to do to me? What am I going to do? We're friends, right? You can't just... Your mistress Bianca, right? She hated you. What? She hated you for letting her brother die. I found her crying over one of his pictures one night, and she said that she would never forgive you for that. How could you? How dare you? At this point in time, Agent Barnes reports that several anonymous individuals gathered behind the man. These individuals appear to lack mouths. All individuals appear to be holding lanterns in their left hand. You're lying to me. Provoke me to attack you, so the library makes me pay. Am I? You're not a god, or a hero, or a great sage equal to heaven. That stupid title, don't you understand? It doesn't matter what your ancestors did. They write books and worship him, not you. You're like me. You're scared and weak, and you're terrified that I'll find out exactly how weak you are. What have you done? You almost brought down heaven? You never did that. He did. You're calling me weak? That's hilarious. You know, if you want to disagree with me, maybe you should live through what I'm trying to prevent. Maybe if you want to act like you're as big as your forefather, maybe you should live through what he went through. See? You really are his descendant. For his hubris, he was trapped on the mountain of the 5 elements. And I guess I'm the Buddha. The man whistles, a doorway appears in the bookshelf next to the man. Away? How did you... I'm doing you a service, alright? You'll find peace. I'm sorry. End log. After Agent Barnes is strongly convinced that the transcribed events are not his memories and are instead the memories of the woman. Agent Barnes reports that at various points in the memory, the woman's limbs can be seen as if from a first-person point of view. Before using paramedication, Agent Barnes had symptoms consistent with phantom limb syndrome in his lower back. After transcribing the interview, Agent Barnes claimed to have remembered having a monkey's tail throughout the event. Later, his phantom limb symptoms disappeared. Sounds very much like some Journey to the West, Wukong type stuff. Who knows? This one has a lot of lore to it. That it's definitely like deeply connected to Chinese like culture. Very interesting. Very interesting. Oh, we're almost done, guys. We have one more to read. In the meantime, on my YouTube channel, your flesh will substitute for the pain of the floor. Yes, on my YouTube channel there is one SCP-1910 that just came out on Dr. AfroFluff. Cool. That's nice to see. Okay, let's get this done. Let me just look up who the next author is, and let's get this finished.